Since its creation in 2016, FOV has been on the ground to assist many vulnerable women and children by offering clothes, food, as well as the tailoring course for women through its Belgium Friends support. It is started as a CBO with no physical office. A member and one of the founders offered his building under construction to the organization to complete the work and start using it for its activities. In June 2019, FOV changed status. It is no longer a community-based organization, it's an NGO. In August 2019, FOV expanded its activities in Nakwero village, Wakiso district. In 2020, FOV put in place a borehole for the community of Nakwero village, Kapeke zone. Because they didn't have access to clean water, this lack of water became very worrying during the period of COVID-19 pandemic. Where the first defense requires washing hands with clean water and soap when there wasn't enough water for washing, cooking, and drinking. Let's talk about water and sanitation. Uganda's rapid population growth has strained the country's water supply, creating a myriad of problems. A spatial map developed by the Ugandan Bureau of Statistics indicates that 11 million people live without access to clean water, and this can lead to some difficult choices. Families are faced with deciding whether they should spend hours each day walking, collecting, and carrying clean water from far away sources, with 32% of Ugandans having to travel more than 30 minutes to access safe drinking water. The excessive amount of time people spend on water collection hinders their ability to work and affects the economy.
We know so many villages in Uganda lack this rare commodity. That's why I'm opening this call for everyone interested.
Mrs. Valinda Batoto, the person responsible for water program, describes what the organization has been doing for the community lacking access to clean water.
I'm responsible of water department. Actually, we noticed that in many communities surrounding Kampala have no access to clean water. So, in order to help them, we set up a project for clean water.
A family needs around 20 liters, that is 5.28 gallons, per person for drinking, washing, cleaning, and cooking. Due to the great need for clean, safe water, the population and local authorities asked Fraternity of the Vulnerable to establish a water well in the area Nakwero B due to the great need for clean and safe water.
We had to sit and see which way we can use to support this community of Nakwero.
We looked for a sponsor because it was not easy. Fortunately, FRK accepted to contribute, but at 50%.
FOV committee visited Nakwero to survey and discuss with this community before setting up a program for this purpose.
After receiving their requests, we couldn't sleep.
The community agreed to contribute 50% towards the construction. To make this possible, a community committee was formed to manage the project.
So we decided to start the work. Unfortunately, it wasn't easy.
FOV technical team identified a place that will be able to provide sources, but the proposed place was private property. The community members set out to find the owner of the proposed area and contacted him to ask for permission to construct a spring well in his land. The owner sent his estate managers to be able to site the place, after which they were able to show the population the space they would use.
The place we targeted couldn't have enough water we wanted for the spring well. Now we have to change the place after a lot of work until we got more sources that could produce enough water to support this community.
Now we are trying to look for a place where we're gonna get water. It has become a very big problem. This is the 4th day working, but no water.
The project coordinator, Jamali Manirakiza, assuring the executive director to get source that can provide enough water for the community.
We've been coming here for survey. We still can be finding just a good source here of water. Because since morning we've been just trying to do our best in order to find a good source of water, clear water and clean water. Because the population around here, they are really in need of that water. Yeah, they are really in need because to the other side, we used to get a borehole for them. But the other side there, they are in need of water. They are suffering just fetching water full of dirty. Then they go to cook and then they drink it. That's why we are working hard, trying to see if we can get that.
A full week was spent surveying in the bush where sources can be found. Remember, the target place was fake due to a lot of clay.
As you can see, we are trying to make a survey to make sure we get water. But since the morning, we have been up and down. We have failed to get the real source of water. But we 100% sure we're gonna make it. Mulimu kunaba amazi ano gati alabikanga amavi.
Katoto wali mkukumati panani. Wali wote nayo wali.
During the construction, the community committee brought some materials, among which are 21 bags of cement, 3 trips of sand, 3 trips of hardcore, timber, and 12 bags of waterproof. They also provided tools that were used by the technician like hose, spades, wheelbarrow, food, among others. The community committee of representatives actively monitored the construction and supervision to ensure the well was dug correctly. They also got physically involved in the digging and clearing the bush to enable the water to flow constantly. Mrs. Hope Akasiku giving us the report of the work done so far.
Okay, I'm Hope Akasiku and I'm here to supervise and monitor the ongoing project. This is a water well project that has been established by Uganda. Our major focus here is to provide clean water to the community here, since they have not been having any clean water source around.
Agnes Namaganda, our office assistant, exchanging with the community beneficiaries of the project at the site. We managed to get sources that provide clean and enough water that flows continuously and is able to serve the community of Nakwero and the neighborhood.
Kati wano wetuli
tuli ku luzzi olwakapeka olupya. Omusajja ono lwatukwatiddemu ali mu background awo. Tufunye amazzi amalungi okusinziira ku gali agali eri. Wabula go gano malungi kubanga ate gali ente ziganywa namu. Era n'embuzi zonna batwala awo. Naye kati tufunye gano. Kati tuli bulungi. Tetusuubirayo kolera yenna. Kati tuli bulungi nnyo tusobola n'okunywa.
Our spring well has 3 pipes that supply water to the population. This will avoid crowding of so many people at the collection point.
So today we are going to cover the main tank. I'm 100% today we are going to complete this work in the community of Kapeke Upper and Kapeke Lower will be fetching water here, and so many people.
The spring well provides clean water, 30 liters per minute, 24 hours. That is 7 to 7. The burden for the women and children in using that water has been greatly lifted from them. We expect the project to benefit about 250 families of the Nakwero village and its neighborhood.
If you really need water, kindly contact us and we are going to discuss the way of working. But before contacting us, you have to be ready to contribute at least 50% on that project. Then FOV fight to get the balance of 50%.
FRK Belgium asked to the community to contribute also to 50%.
The efforts are ongoing to organize other communities to get water, which helps women and children who fetch water from long distances and improves on the general community cleanliness, health and agriculture.
At present, we are working on Mubende village. There also community has no access to clean water, and we asked also FRK who accepted to help, and many other community. We saw that there is much need of water, and we keep asking to people who can help, other organizations who can help to support us to help that population to get safe water for their health.
We therefore request each and everyone to join hands with FOV, so that we may see how best we can improve our community.
The Executive Director, Mr. Treasure K. Salibonko, thanked the community and the funder for the accomplishment of this week.
Thank you very much, Rita Ketch Foundation, FRK Belgium, for loving FOV, for giving us support, for trusting us. You want to contact FOV, you can send that email address at fov.uganda@gmail.com. fov.uganda@gmail.com.
Thank you very much, FRK Belgium, for continuously supporting water projects. FOV Uganda is ready to keep supporting the community as long as are ready to contribute 50%.
Together